EA Sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Wilmington Country Club in Delaware, it's the opening round of the BMW Championship. This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move through the weekend, and we take a look at the leaderboard here in round one. Our leader is the former Georgia Bulldog, Keith Mitchell. He's off to a 4-under start. Meanwhile, our featured golfer looking to push through and fight on for the title next week. Always nice to get that first one out of the way, and that's going to be a good one to get this tournament started. A little under 90 yards left here for his second.
Well, the ball is on the green. That's about all I can say with that. With a short wedge in hand, you'd expect that certainly be much closer than that.
Yeah, from that far away, anything inside of 5 feet is pretty darn good. Okay, that's in for par here at the first, and he'll stay at level par. The second hole here at Wilmington Country Club's South Course, a 206-yard par 3. It features a fairly long green cut into the side of a hill with 2 bunkers right and a deeper one toward the bottom of the hill on the left. Okay, not taking any chances there. A good, safe play in the middle portion of the green. A birdie try on the second green, and with that, we welcome 4-time winner on the PGA Tour, Nota Begay.
And not a particularly demanding putt here. Maybe slightly down an incline, but it is dead straight.
The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. Boy, a lot to break down on this third hole at 582 yards. This hole pretty much takes a right turn about 200 yards in. Aggressive players can try to cut the angle and cover those 3 fairway bunkers right. If they do, they'll be left looking at an uphill approach to a plateaued green surrounded by 3 of the toughest bunkers on the course. Oh, that's not going as intended. Long drive, but a bad lie.
Wicked. That second shot took some force on this par 5 just to get it into the greenside bunker. Now well positioned, especially with a little savvy bunker shot.
Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. 10-foot putt left. Oh, goodness, that is too bad. That would have been a good birdie, but not to be. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. So after the uphill approach at the par 5 third, we get another uphiller at the fourth. This one, a par 4 at 406 yards. Bunkers the issue off the tee. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, and another 2 more for good measure up at this elevated green. Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. This game not just about length, it's about putting the ball in the right position, and that's what he's done. Really a good opportunity to make a birdie. Let's see what he can do from 87 yards, second shot.
That's a head scratcher. That approach shot from relatively close in. I would have been looking at 10 to 15 feet.
Look at this putt. That is something special right there. From that far away to gauge that speed, that is so well done. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he'll remain at 1 under par. Now to the fifth at 495 yards, a visually intimidating hole. You'll want to play right of the bunkers on the downhill tee shot, and from there a tough angle awaits over a cascading pond to a green, which leaves little room for error. And that ball going to land in the bunker, but fortunately it doesn't appear to have plugged. Need to be careful not to take much, if any, sand here. His second to this par 4.
Not the best shot we've seen today, but when you consider that was set out of the fairway bunker, it certainly gets a pass grade.
Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, this one's straight down the hill. Just really needs a tickle to set it on its way, and it will pick up speed as it gathers down that slope.
Oh, that is so nicely judged from that far away. That required a lot of touch down the slope. Well done. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is a par here at the 5th, and he'll remain right where he is. The 6th hole now, a par 4 at 391 yards. Another hole with an uphill element to it. A fairly narrow landing spot leads to a green with bunkers left and right. And that short left bunker is a deep one that'll likely leave you with no direct view of the flag.
That's a whopper of a tee shot. Couple more bounces. Oh, just in the first cut.
Okay, it's not stone dead, but that's not too bad. Okay, nicely played. That's in for birdie here at 6. On to the 7th, a downhill par 3 at 205 yards. The dangers short are self-evident with those 3 bunkers guarding front, but going long is no bargain either, as it'll leave you with a pitch onto a green that slopes back to front. Okay, a little firm, but he does locate the back part of the putting surface. Gonna have to be a little careful with this one. It's for birdie.
Now a 7-footer.
Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And he'll stay at 2 under. We come now to the 8th hole, a par 4 at 490 yards. This hole bends slightly left to right with 4 bunkers in play off the tee, 2 on each side. But a drive in the fairway will leave you an approach to another giant green with 3 newly renovated bunkers surrounding it. Oh, a miss there. That is way right.
Those trees are like brick walls today. Hit that and went straight down into the rough.
So after the missed fairway, his second now from the rough at 8. From the rough into the bunker, or the frying pan into the fire. Sometimes mistakes, they just have a way of compounding themselves. Yeah, that'll do just fine. Had a pretty good run at that, and par should be pretty well within reach. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll stay right where he is. Precision is the key here at the 9th, a par 4 at 496 yards. You'll encounter a narrow fairway in the landing area with 1 bunker left and 3 more to the right. The water right shouldn't be in play for most on the approach, but This is a tough green to handle as it slopes pretty sharply from left to right. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. From the fairway nota, this is second.
He's got 159 yards left. Player has to contend with this left to right breeze.
Maybe a little too pumped up there. That just flew past the flag, but still an outside chance for a birdie.
He'll have 17 feet on this putt.
Oh man, the speed was spot on. A good putt, but nothing to show for it. Okay, that's in for his par here at the 9th. And that finishes off a strong front 9. It's a 33, 2 under par. The backside, beginning with the 10th, 444 yards. It's another slightly uphill par 4, again with a number of bunkers left and right of the landing area. You can't drive it much better than that. That's the quick pickup of the tee right down the middle. Just over 90 yards, all that's left here for his second. With all the elements of his game have been in sync today, a terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
So we'll clean that up. It's par, and he'll remain at 2 under for his round. On to the 11th at 430 yards, a par 4. This one features a narrow landing zone with 2 bunkers left of the dogleg that must be avoided. From there, should be a short iron into a heart-shaped green. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. Well, as an old baseball announcer once said, going, going,
Gone.
goodbye. From about 8 feet. Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and he'll remain right where he is. Forward now to the 12th, the first of two long par 5s here on this backside. This one, a stout 634 yards. It features a narrow tree-lined fairway that gently slopes downhill. Apart from the sheer distance, the other feature that prevents most from trying to get home in two is the large pond that sits immediately in front of the green. So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5. Not much left here for birdie. Okay, that'll help the cause. It's a birdie here at number 12. Stuck in between two 600-yard-plus par 5s is this little gem, the 13th at 170 yards. Water is definitely on your mind as you see the big split-level pond left of this green, but those bunkers short and right, no fun either. That one safely on the putting surface. A birdie opportunity here at 13.
Yeah, and it's certainly no gimme from this length. It would be a Brucey bonus to find the bottom of the cup. Main consideration has to be about pace.
Okay, didn't quite get it there, but that's a decent effort. Okay, safely in for par here at 13, and he'll stay at -3. Well, if you thought the 12th at 634 yards was long, wait till you check out the 14th. It's another par 5, though this one is in fact 15 yards longer at 649. Fortunately, there's no water on this hole, but what it lacks in hazards, it makes up for in bunkers, as you'll find a cluster of them near the landing zone and another group up near the green. Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee.
Two solid shots at the par 5 and found the greenside bunker. Lie looks good. Now, just needed a good bunker shot.
A birdie chance if he can knock one in close. His third from the bunker. All right, not exactly what you're hoping for, but safely on the putting surface with birdie still in play. Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll stay right where he is. We alternate par 5s and par 3s on the backside here, as that brings us to the long par 3 15th at 234 yards. Getting the ball over the pond, front and left of this green, is obviously job one. But getting the ball to stop from that far back can often be another matter. That was obviously well struck, but it came in a little too hot, and that one's going to run out and leave him a much longer birdie putt than he would have hoped for. Why not? From downtown, that in for a birdie here at 15. And he'll move to within 3 of the lead at 4 under par. The 16th hole here at Wilmington really shows off some of the beautiful trees on this Audubon certified course. They line both sides of this 393-yard par 4. The two-tiered green gives you something to think about on your approach, because a miss there can leave you with a very unwieldy putt.
Well, that drive was enormous. I know it's in the rough, but that is long.
Ball appears to be sitting up here in the rough at the 16th hole. Decent lie, but you just won't be able to get it to spin. See what he can do now with this, his second shot.
Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that, really. I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
Would you expect anything less with the way things are going? Everything is dropping right now, even balls from off the green. The 17th hole is another ball striker's test. This a par 4 at 419 yards. It's gently sloping downhill all the way, though. Be careful with your tee shot, because it could run out into one of those 3 bunkers to the right. So simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. This game not just about length, it's about putting the ball in the right position, and that's what he's done. Really a good opportunity to make a birdie. Let's see what he can do from 87 yards, second shot.
A little further right, a little further up. That would have been close.
Now this for another birdie. Nope. No problems there. Well, it's a par here at 17, and he'll stay at 5 under. On to the 18th hole now. A tough hole to finish on, par 4 at 446 yards. All the things you've come to expect from a hole at Wilmington are here. A dogleg, bunkers in the landing area, trees, a large sloped green. All in all, a good way to encapsulate this round.
It might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
So likely no chance to spin this one as he gets set for his second at 18.
You'd think he'd be good at bunker shots. He's been in so many today.
Might want to take a shovel with him. Gonna have to accelerate through the sand here to give this enough carry. Boy, that was on an aggressive line. Couldn't quite get it to stop, and that will be left for par. Oh, boy, you hate to give one back on a putt like that. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And that's going to drop him back to 4 under par. Our featured golfer in a good position, you'd have to say. Just 3 shots off the pace after round 1.
Just got to keep the leaders in check, though. Can't afford to get, further away.
So for Frank Nobilo, notably gay the third, Iona Stephen, and a cast of hundreds, I'm Rich Lerner. You've been watching PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports. So long, everyone.